I just want to show my side of what I would have did once we create another superstar, you know what I'm saying? Because it's coming.
Real life.
It ain't real life. Just a real life street stars. You know what time it is.
Hey, so, I heard you mention in the interview you might go to TSU. Did you ever enroll in college? And if so, how's it been being in Houston with a 1501 chain on in college?
We got so busy, bro. I had to go on cancel it.
Yeah, I feel
We got so busy.
I wanted him to come to go to TSU and go to school just to be, walking around and getting that vibe or whatnot. But so
we going crazy now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's what's up though. But like for you, like what's been the best part of your journey so far in this music?
It's just the whole journey. Like it's just everything. Cause that's gonna make me appreciate the big shit. Cause I'm remember when I was doing the small shit.
Right.
Like I remember cause like when I'm the type of nigga like I ain't gonna say I don't appreciate nothing, but I'm the type of nigga like I just always got the bigger picture in my head.
Right.
So I always try to keep moving. I ain't never gonna stop. I'm always try to keep getting to the bigger picture. So if I fumble something or something happen and I'm like, damn, then I'm gonna look at the small shit and be like, man, I remember like, then when I could bounce back, I'm like, man, I remember I ain't even like, and that shit just make a nigga feel better. So it's just a journey of understanding like, well, everything I'm doing is gonna be 10 times bigger, but you gotta experience shit like that, cause it's just like taking a loss. Like you can't go nowhere and you took no loss.
Right.
Cause then when you lose, you ain't gonna know how to bounce back or none of this shit, you gonna be stuck. So when you know how this shit feel from the bottom, you ain't gonna never wanna go back first time when you get there. Yeah. But you gonna remember where you was and you gonna keep your mind right to stay there.
But I be wondering too, like, I mean, you're sitting right next, like he's with you in this journey. That's gotta feel a little different when you got the person that believes in you, that's signing you, that he's a beast himself beyond music. Like you can just chop it up with him about regular life shit. He might could give you advice on. What does that feel like to be able to just, hey, Carl, bro, just talk to him about anything for real?
Be honest, it's a blessing. Cause a lot of niggas ain't got that. A lot of people gotta like go through a lot of shit. Like I was given a chain. You feel me? Like prior, I ain't had no chain. I ain't have a lot of shit. Like the nigga, basically, I'm riding Sprinter vans here where a lot of niggas gotta jump through hoops to even get in one. Yeah. So it's like, I took a step quick. Like I ain't even had no hits on or none of this shit before I signed. I ain't had none of this shit. But a nigga took his time with me and believed in me. Yeah. So with him, I took them steps quick. But I understand like you can't get too big-headed with the shit cause I ain't had no hit. Yeah. So it ain't like I'm just doing this shit myself. Somebody helping out with this shit.
And that's why, Carl, I see why you be pissed off, because, bro, no, because I was thinking about this nigga don't even, look. Nah, for real, bro, because I was thinking about this. Damn, my nigga really, like, is doing artist development. Like, you really not, you really hit, like, from every story from Meg to, like, nigga, you really, like, got in the dirt with him.
I jump out there, that's part of my specialty, jumping in there before, you know what I'm saying, anybody else do. So I can say that, you know what I'm saying, we did that and show the work that we did, but boy, it's just man, crazy. We always the bad guy at the end for whatever reason, man, and it just ain't right. Cause you know what I'm saying, we go through the most. Yeah. But at the end of the day, man, it's like, it just kind of comes with the territory and, hey man, do you want it or not? Yeah. That's it. That's really what it comes down to,
Man, let's talk about, before we get out here, the new 1501. What does the structure look like? Are you looking for more people? What we got going on in 1501 right now? Is there more artists? Yeah, we got a whole new wave of artists. We got a country artist, we got a Hispanic guy, we got a pop, we got a pop artist, you know what I'm saying? CEO, we signed more, you know what I'm saying, more artists and stuff like that. We just really want to create a culture down there, or not even just in Houston, just in the South, to where, if you talented and you really believe in yourself and the energy match with 1501, we want to sign you. That was my whole goal for coming in the beginning, was just to come in and try to change people's lives. Somebody changed my life for me when I was young. So I always felt like that was my calling to do that back to other people as many times as I can. I didn't come to the music business to try to find one artist so I can hang on their coattail and hope that they, you know what I'm saying,
take me with them everywhere. I came to make plenty of artists, you know what I'm saying? Change many lives into you know, that's the way I wanted to give back, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times they be like, oh, why you didn't make, you a baseball player, you need to go do some baseball camps and stuff like that. Well, it's just one of them things I just didn't want to do. I have to have something. I want to do.
Passion.
Yeah, I gotta have a passion. I just play baseball and I teach my sons and stuff like that. And if they want to do camps one day, that's fine. But for me personally, that's just not something I wanted to do. And I could be doing that, and someday I probably still will do that. You know what I'm saying? But right now, people, oh, you need to just quit the music business. You need to just go focus back on baseball. Well, wow, I done got this far. I done found y'all a star. I done found you another one, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, why y'all want me to quit, man? What am I doing? Like, cause everybody always want to judge me off one of these, every time one of these artists get mad and say something, you know what I'm saying? That's how I'm getting judged off. But you don't understand, a label has 100 artists. They all get mad at the label. You just don't know those people's name who run those labels.
Right.
So they ain't yelling out. They might say, oh, well, fuck Universal or fuck Warner. You don't know. They not saying fuck the boss who run the shit. Right. But you just know it's me at 1501. So you see me beefing with an artist, which they do this all the time in the music industry. Like, oh, look at him. He doing this with another artist. He need to quit. He need to just leave this alone. But guess what? I ain't leaving it alone. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I know that I can help others and do something well, and you know, I just want to show my side of what I would have did once we create another superstar. You know what I'm saying? Because it's coming. Yeah.
What stops you from just jumping on some Birdman shit, just jumping on some tracks, nigga? You look like a rapper.
Man,
you can't be worse than Birdman, nigga.
Tony Neal keep telling me that. He's like, man, you the artist, Carl. You need to. I'm say, nah, bro, this the problem. That's why niggas hating on me and stuff. They already think I want to do that. I don't want to do none of that stuff. I just like to look fresh and fly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to look cool coming out the house.
Man, if you had, give me 4 bars, Carl. You got to give me 4 bars, nigga.
I can't rap, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll have to get me a ghostwriter or something. You know what I'm saying? That kind of know my personality and write me something. But at the end of the day, like I said, I never try to rap, do none of that stuff. I never try to get in that lane right there. But I think people think I really want to do that, so they get to hating on me and saying I'm this and that. When I just really like to look cool and fresh. That's it.
Yeah. Next time you get in that booth, ask yourself, what would Birdman do, man? Get in that bitch, man.
Birdman got Lil Wayne writing his verses, man. Shoot.
Man. Nah, man, man, you know, again, man, Carl, every time you pop out, you know we supporting you, bro. You man, early on, you fuck with us, bro. You been thugging with us for so long, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna keep thugging, man, because this ain't it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I ain't really get a chance to show my talent. Everybody else, from T. Ferris, he got what he wanted, you know what I'm saying? He wanted to be back up there. Megan became the star, and you know what I'm saying? I'm becoming who I want to be, So it's like, we all still got everything that we wanted. So I don't understand why we had to go through that craziness, you know what I'm saying? We really didn't have to go through that, but they wanted to see me suffer. Kudos, y'all saw it for 4 years. You ain't gonna see that no more. So,
but on some, you know what I'm saying? But on some petty shit, do it feel good that you got their best work?
Got what best work from
you?
You
got the best work is on 1501. So
that definitely feels great. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they wanted. At the end of the day, it was all about a catalog. That's what Rock Nation wanted, you know what I'm saying? That's what all them people over there wanted, and they was willing to do whatever it took to get me out the way, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, like I said, I just stood my ground, and that's my lesson I want to tell the people. Yo, man, if you got the will and the means to keep going and fight, keep going. And I know it's easy to say, but, you know, you just got to keep on fighting, bro, if you can, because you know, they will take you under. This place will take you under. Anybody that's thinking about coming into the music business, you better come with a bunch of money. I know that.
Rainwater, he always says, he's dealt with a lot of female artists. And he says, I'm not dealing with no more female artists unless I'm knocking her down.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that at all? Like,
now see, that's the thing with that. I'm glad you said that, because you know what I'm saying? Like, that's when you know it ain't finna work. And that's what I knew, you know what I'm saying? I knew that you can't do that with the artist, you know what I'm saying? I watched enough movies to know not to do that shit. So from the Megan situation, people don't believe I never dealt with Megan and all like that. They think since I did all that stuff, he mad because he probably was, you know what I'm saying? No, me and Megan never had no type of sexual relationship, nothing. Me and Erica, same thing, you know what I'm saying? shoot, just never did that. I understood that you can't do that. Like I used.
Did you ever try to throw it at you?
Man, I'm gonna just leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone.
She with you for 10 months, nigga?
Hey, look, you sound like them niggas out there, man.
10 months?
Nigga, what? Fuck that, nigga. Nigga, hell nah. We know can't nobody stay in the high with that nigga. Not for no 10 months. Nigga, you fuck, man. Nah, bro. I ain't do none of that. I don't do none of that stuff. When I know I can make money with you,
Nah, please.
I'm gonna stay on my 10 toes. Megan was the same way. You know, hey man, I ain't never deal with these people. I treated them like they was my little cousins, little sisters and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. I just knew. So when niggas would be with Megan and thinking that they hiding stuff from me, oh man, bro, I don't care. Go talk to her, Erica, whoever, bro. But at the end of the day, man, you know what I'm saying? We got to figure out how we can capitalize off you doing all this.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That was my whole thing.
What's the best way, like for anybody that's signed a female artist, what's the best way to deal with them?
To deal with a female artist?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, like for me personally, okay, you know, I probably should have just got like T. Ferris, he knew he was seasoned. Yeah. I didn't know why he was getting all that making business. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, why you always in women shit? You know what I'm saying? Like you under her all the time and this and that. But what he was doing was he was getting close to her, he was getting to know her, he was learning every single thing about her. And he didn't tell me that part. I didn't know I wasn't supposed to do that. Now, I don't want to be all in their business, but I know I gotta know a little something. I can't like be just clueless to, you know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers flying out to private jets to go meet niggas and do all kind of shit. And nigga, I wouldn't know nothing about it, which I didn't care, mind you know what I'm saying? And but shit, I was like, yo, it look crazy when niggas coming back saying, yo, hey.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, huh? All right, cool. That's what's going on. But shit, hey, whatever. So for me personally, hey man, I just learned to kind of like get in there a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just know the basics about their life a little bit and just try to like, you know what's going on a little bit more. Cause not knowing nothing, you would get circles ran around you. You know, that's what happened to me in the beginning. Yeah.
Any shout outs?
I don't know who I want to shout out. Who you want to shout out, man?
Shit, I'm a family, I'm a partner, man. Shit, I got tired of shouting niggas out individually, bro. That shit. Why you ain't shout me out?
I don't know. I ain't shouted out my neighborhood in a long time, man. You know, Hardy Street. I ain't been over there in a while, but you know what I'm saying. You know, I'm gonna bring all the energy back over there soon. And, you know, we just gonna roll this thing and keep it going. 1501, that's where it come from right over there. I'm gonna give a shout out to the real 1501 address.
And if anybody's trying to sign to the label, or how did they get to you? Like,
pretty much, you know, I got my A&Rs and stuff now, you know what I'm saying? You can DM the page. You know, of course, if you run into me, you know what I'm saying, you can try that way. But pretty much just try, you know, I got Onyx is one of our assistants, Darian. You can either try with Hot, you know what I'm saying? Different ways, and if we feeling something, then we'll see what's going on.
That's hard. You know, like I said, man, if ain't nobody gonna give you their flowers, I'm gonna give you your flowers, bro. I watched you come to the hub, break artists. I watched you jump out of Sprinter vans at the weed spot. I watched you jump out of many Sprinters promoting artists, bro. Like really trying your hardest to promote artists. You done sold over 10-some million albums, bro. Bro, if anybody's looking for a record label, bro, your name should be mentioned, especially in Texas. You are a legend out here, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, this is the best part. Carl Crawford, little CEO, y'all are some real life street stars.
Real life. If that shit ain't real life,
It ain't real life. Just ain't real life street stars.